60-year prison sentence.
Damn!
No parole eligibility for.
Hold on. Time out. Oh my gosh. Man, look. The video ain't even been on for 2 seconds, bro. I don't see how that judge could just sit that. Me personally, bro, I ain't taking that, bro. You know he got the max sentence. She not, bro. Whatever she could give him, the max time she could give him, bro. Oh my gosh. That's a loogie on her.
This
could spit on me, bro. I promise.
Who's facing charges of
ain't
attempted
spitting on
murder
me
in Paris, Kentucky. A week prior to this, a surveillance video outside a Kentucky jail captured the alarming moment when Webb, a former inmate with a 3-month sentence for assault charges, accelerated his car in an attempt to run over 2 jail employees.
Damn.
One of the employees narrowly avoided the vehicle, but the other suffered injuries as Webb's car pinned him against a wall. However shocking his crimes were, wait till you see how Webb handled it.
What beef he got with them? Bro, people that work up in the courthouse, like the staff, most likely old, bro. Like, they old. The most they could have did tell him pull his pants up or something, bro. That's it, bro. My point is, there's nothing they could have did for you to be that mad, for you to drive your car into them. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, yo.
During Webb's initial court appearance, presided over by Judge Vanessa Dixon, his disruptive behavior persisted. Before the proceedings continued, Judge Dixon informed Webb that she recused herself from the trial due to her acquaintance with the targeted jail employees, and because she simply didn't want to see Webb at all.
Oh yeah, they got beef.
This is where things got a little crazy.
Gosh, bro, look at him. Dummy, look at his face. He like, what the f- you do that for, bro?
If you missed that, we'll slow it down for you. Webb literally spits on the judge. Not the brightest move to disrespect the person who was responsible for your freedom or continued incarceration.
See, look, in fact, you see what I said? You see what I mean, bro? By the old jet, I told you, bro. It's nothing they could have did for him to drive his car into them. Nothing.
Immediately after being spat on, Judge Dixon orders to charge him. However, things didn't end here for Bass, because only a short period after this incident, he, along with 4 other inmates, incited a riot at the Fayette County Detention Center. During this chaotic event, Webb was shot with beanbag bullets and struck in the neck by a pepper ball. Undeterred, he proceeded to hurl a metal telephone box at a corrections officer. Fast forward to Bass's next courtroom hearing. This time, in addition to his previous 2 counts of attempted murder related to his vehicular attack on the jail employees, Bass is also facing 3rd-degree assault charges for his involvement in the riots. However, if you thought the story of Bass Webb ends here,
name already sounds crazy.
Because now we fast forward 5 years later, and Bass is once again in court. This time, Bass is facing charges for the murder of an ex-girl.
He got some ties. You know what I mean? He part of an organization. I don't want to say what.
Almost a decade earlier, Bria
people in jail with tattoos.
Interestingly enough, Bria had been studying to become a law enforcement officer and was a Bourbon County Jail employee at the time of her murder. A cold case was resurrected following a jailhouse tip that led to the discovery of the victim's remains. During this particular court appearance, Webb showcased a shocking new appearance adorned with sinister head tattoos. These tattoos unveiled a disturbing murder hit list.
Oh my gosh. Bro, this dude ain't
getting judges, prosecutors,
there's no way you could wake up on this
and the
that amount of bad timing, yo.
Taking place, so did Webb's antics.
Webb, do you want to come forward?
Here we see the judge ask Webb to come forward and stand. Instead, Webb decides he'd rather not and smiles at the request. Following over a week of courtroom proceedings, the jury reached a verdict, finding Webb guilty of intentional murder. The trial provided details of how Webb choked his former girlfriend to death and buried her in a shallow grave. Bass received a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Bass Webb is a prime example of a convict acting crazy in court. However, 100-mile-per-hour car chases might even be considered to be a little more crazy.
Damn,
like
bro,
in the
this
infamous
is not
case of Ryan Stone, who is facing multiple charges, including attempted manslaughter in Denver, Colorado. In March 2014, Ryan embarked on a crime spree that extended across 5 counties and was broadcasted live by a news station's helicopter. The chase itself was nothing short of chaotic. Stone can be seen forcefully stealing 2 vehicles, one of which had a 4-year-old child inside it.
You serious, bro? I don't mean no harm, bro. I promise you, he wouldn't have stole my car. Like, he had to choose somebody who he knew wasn't gonna do nothing. You feel me? Like, I'm not, bro. You ain't got nothing. He looked like he ain't had no weapon or nothing, bro. You ain't taking my car, bro.
Stone's escape led law enforcement on a high-speed pursuit, surpassing speeds of 100 miles per hour. If you watch closely, you'll see the vehicle Stone was driving collide with a Colorado State Patrol trooper. Trooper Bellaman He had been trying to deploy stop sticks when Stone's vehicle collided with him. This incident resulted in multiple broken bones. This is when things got crazy.
I wouldn't even been in the way.
Broadcast would film Stone.
I wouldn't have been nowhere near that rail, bro.
Before fleeing the scene. The chase would transition to a foot pursuit after Stone crashed the hijacked car in the middle of an intersection.
Yo, try to take that car.
Stone sought refuge in a parking lot where he encountered slippery ice, causing him to lose his jacket. His path was soon obstructed by an insurmountable fence. Eventually, law enforcement closed in on Stone, and he ultimately surrendered. The chase lasted a grueling 1.5 hours during the morning rush hour. However shocking the case was, wait till you see how Ryan acted during his trial. Ryan was facing multiple offenses, including attempted manslaughter, first-degree assault, and child abuse. But that didn't seem to faze Ryan. Instead, prosecutors played jail phone recordings where Stone seemed to enjoy the chase and boasted about the global attention.
Hey, did you know I made the news in the UK and Australia?
Oh, you's a dumbass,
yeah. My lawyer told me I made the news in the UK.
He not think they was gonna use this in court. If you fighting a case, you feel me? I mean, you'd have lost regardless. But you fighting the case, you blankly sitting there telling them how happy you are. You think all these conversations and shit in the jail not recorded? They literally tell you. If somebody call you, they be like, yeah, you got a collect call from such and such, or a jail call from such and such county, whatever. This is being recorded.
And Australia. If you type in Grand Theft Auto on YouTube, my shit comes up first.
Stone even mentioned that YouTube typically compensates individuals for videos like his, and declared his intention to contact Channel 7 News to demand payment.
You get paid by YouTube. So, Channel 7 News, I believe, is going to be the one that gets paid for that. Well, I'm going to contact Channel 7 News, or have you contact Channel 7 News or somebody, a lawyer. Tell me, look, I want to get paid.
You ain't getting paid, sir. You probably
Before
not
Judge
getting paid
Paul
for that,
King
bro.
of the Douglas County District, Ryan broke down, blaming his crimes on drugs and asking him for a lesser sentence because he wants to start a family with his wife.
Time to start a family of my own with my beautiful wife.
Ryan's attempt at appearing remorseful in court did not mix after the court saw the videos of him bragging about his virality to a friend.
You see what I mean?
The judge
now the court seen that video.
Staggering 160-year prison sentence.
Damn!
No parole eligibility for 75 years.
This guy is a menace, and he is gone from us now, and we are better for it.
Ryan's behavior and reactions drew people to his case.
Yo, I didn't expect him to get... Bro, ain't no what... This got 160 years, bro. They said, I just want to start over a life with my family, my beautiful wife. Bro, I don't mean to laugh, bro. Actually, bro, he crazy as shit. He do child... So, yeah, I mean, you feel me?
However,
what they say,
he's not
75
even our
years
craziest
parole.
convict.
Like
is
75
next.
years until
We
he
have
could
a
get
case
parole?
that
That
features
is
two
crazy.
brutal teenage murderers in Antonio Barbo and Nathan Pop, who are facing charges for murder in Sheboygan County, Wisconsin. The two teenagers brutally killed Barbo's great-grandmother, 78-year-old Barbara Olson, in her Sheboygan Falls home in September 2012. According to police reports,
Look, I don't understand. This one thing I don't understand either. What y'all? I mean, you shouldn't kill nobody anyway. Well, I keep saying that. Off nobody anyway. You shouldn't off nobody anyway. Bro, why are you doing that to your grandmother? Or any bro, what the most she could have made you upset, bro, was she told you, like I said, pull your pants up. Take out the trash. Of anything, she probably got a plate of food waiting when you come over there. Cookies baked, all that, bro. You thought, bro, ain't nothing.
Barbo struck her several
There
times.
ain't nothing
with a
that old
hatchet
lady could have
as his
did for you to do
accomplice,
that.
Nathan Pop
I
simultaneously
don't
used a
care.
hammer to bludgeon 78-year-old Olson to death. Only minutes after the attack, the boys would be seen on surveillance footage getting gloves and wipes, almost acting as if nothing had happened. However
That's
brutal the
crazy.
slaying was, wait till you hear how they justified the murder.
How much money was there in the cash?
About, I think, 150.
And where is that?
Some of it went towards food, and then
We got pizza.
we got pizza, and then some of it went towards weed, which I think is actually still at his house upstairs, if you didn't get it.
So you did something dumb and you snitching at that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They blowing my high, bro. I'm not even really honest, bro. They blowing my high, bro. You doing the most,
That's
yo.
right.
Like,
You heard that correctly. The boys decided to murder Barbara Olson for money to buy pizza and weed. Watch
Pizza
here
and
surveillance footage captured the boys just
$150.
hours later, enjoying a couple slices, almost acting as if they hadn't just committed a murder. During the trial,
You act like
Barbo
she wouldn't have
entered a
gave
plea
it
of
to you
no
if she
contest to
asked. All you had to
first-degree
do was
intentional
save up.
homicide. This plea was part of a deal that reduced his
Grandma,
charge.
can I have $5?
Previously, Barbo had
Next
pleaded
day.
not guilty by reason
Grandma,
of mental
can I have
disease or
$2?
defect, but he changed his plea in this proceeding as
Saturday.
a result. Barbo was
Grandma,
sentenced
can I
to
have
life
20?
in
She'da
prison
gave it
with
to
the
you.
possibility of parole after 36 years, by which time he would be 50 years. When given the opportunity to address
Crazy.
the court, Barbo struggled to express himself and could not complete his statement.
I know I don't show my emotions much, and I myself am not sure why. But that doesn't mean I don't.
yeah, he got issues. He got issues going on.
His
He
lawyer stepped in
diagnosed
and
with something.
finished on his behalf. As he was escorted out of the court, Anthony can be seen crying and sobbing. His accomplice, Nathan, was also sentenced to life imprisonment and will not be eligible for parole until he turns 45.
They
He
knew
showed
they
no
was doing,
emotion
bro.
as he was seen leaving the court. What makes Barbo
You
and
hit a
Pop's
certain age,
case
you
so
know
shocking
right
is
from
because they were
wrong,
barely
bro.
teenagers at just 14 years old. However, other cases went viral because of rather unusual rulings, like the case of Susan Marie Mellon, a woman who spent a staggering 17 years in prison for a crime she didn't commit. She was allegedly involved in the beating to death.
What's crazy is that happens way more often than you think. Especially, you feel me? Especially in the... I ain't want to get into that, bro.
Richard Daly, a homeless man. At 42 years old, she was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. She's seen here in an interrogation begging a detective to believe she's innocent and didn't commit the crimes she's accused of.
Anyway, are you sick, ill, or injured? Do you have any medical problems?
No, but I do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna book you. No, I'm not gonna believe. I'm talking homicide. A man was murdered. All right.
I didn't murder him.
Susan was found guilty based on the testimony of an informant who was later discovered to be a habitual liar.
That is crazy.
From my heart and my soul, I would never let somebody do that.
Please tell me she sued. I hope she sued.
I didn't hate work. I would never
I'd have
let
sued.
anybody do something I hated or I
Give me all my money.
I have stolen for the man. He was good for me.
Want
He was
all
good
that,
for me.
bro.
He was good to my kids.
During
And some.
Susan's interrogation, she was persistent on the fact that she was innocent and could never be a murderer. However, Detective Wynn from the LAPD didn't believe her. In fact, she was so certain Susan murdered Rick, she arrested Susan for murder before her interrogation was even over. With no one else to listen to her,
That's
Susan
crazy.
turned to God and prayed she wasn't actually going to be arrested for a murder she did not commit. Fast forward 17 years, Susan is 59 years old and about to be exonerated in a Torrance courthouse.
That is
the petition
crazy.
is granted, the judgment is vacated, the
That lady
conviction is
probably missed out on
overturned, and as to Miss Mellon, the case is
like how a lot of
dismissed.
people they miss out
Watch as
on
she is
kids,
instantly met
birthdays,
with
all
tears
that,
of joy and an outpouring
stuff
of
they didn't even
emotions.
do.
As she hugged her grandchild for the first time, she said she had always believed the truth would come to light someday.
I don't think she
I
did.
even wrote freedom. I'm still kind of in shock. I don't know.
And I bet you anybody in jail, they probably call it, well, prison, they probably call her grandma. Or I bet you she was the top dog just because people had respect for her.
Yeah, I never had one. I don't even know how to turn it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at y'all next one, bro. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Yeah, let me know how y'all like the video. You know, comment, like, you feel me? Just let me know. Y'all be safe, be careful. We come with a part 2. And yeah, Nazo out.